I was like, what is this? Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday Favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I have got pretty much all drugstore goodie favorites this week. I just get so super excited about awesome, affordable makeup, and I have got some awesome, affordable makeup favorites this week. So I was just having fun playing with makeup this week, really enjoying some affordable goodies. So yeah, let's get to them. So I put up my video this week on the two Emily Edit palettes, and oh my goodness, I just love these. I think they are such fun palettes to play with. I am so excited for Emily. I think she did a great job. This packaging just makes me happy. I said this in my video, it has a very like caboodles vibe to me, especially this one. I think because this is pretty much the color of my caboodle that I still have from back in the day. So this just totally makes me happy, but these palettes are just beautiful. I'm wearing this one today, the Once palette. Definitely want to do more looks for y'all using these palettes. So I used this one today, and I tried to kind of use some more like pinky sort of colors, pinky peachy colors. So I used Cupcake, I used Laugh Cry, and I used Pie Fi. Brought in a little bit of that. I think I put a little bit of Love Tons, or did I use Cheer? I don't really remember, but something in that pinky family. And what I did with Cupcake, because one of y'all was, yes, asking about Cupcake and how I would use this color. So what I did is I used it dry, then I used it with a setting spray, and I kind of built it up on itself, so it definitely can get more of a vibrant look to it. But it is more of a subtle, everyday sort of a pink color, but still really pretty. You know, while I love a bright metallic-y pink shadow, like I love it, I also appreciate and use a more subtle pink too. You know, there's like, I've said this so many times, but I just love playing with makeup and different things you use in different ways. So this one's gonna be more of a light, subtle look unless you build it up, and then you can get it a little bit more intense, but it's never gonna be super duper metallic. This color specifically. What do I have on the inner corners of my eyes? Oh, I have some of my highlight that I'm gonna mention to you in a second. And this is actually left over from earlier today because I touched up and I forgot to touch up my highlighter. So anywho, back to the shadows. Here they are swatched, very, very pretty. These are definitely a shadow that you have some versatility with them. You have some control. If you apply them lightly, they are gonna be more subtle. They're not, like these are not crazy subtle by any stretch, but like I say, like describing Cupcake, you can make a subtle everyday sort of a makeup look with these palettes. So they're super versatile, or you can really build them up and intensify them and really get some more like wha-bam sort of look. So love that about them. So that one was the Wants palette, and then the Needs palette, I want to play with this one more as well. This one is just that great like travel palette, or just live on your vanity and use it every day to get out the door quick. These face products are awesome. They're so nice on the skin, easy to work with. I love this color scheme. I think it's just a perfect everyday palette, and I love the names that she picked. These are just awesome. I've really been enjoying them this week. I also put up a video this week on a new brand that's at CVS called Joah, and this is by the brand Kiss, and then they did Joah, which is supposed to be based on kind of K-beauty. So it's got this really sweet, lighthearted look to the brand. So check out the video because I definitely had some hits and I definitely had some misses, but this was totally a hit for me. I really, really like this thing. This is the Be My Everything Blush and Bronze Palette. Now this was one of the more expensive items. I think this was around $14, $13 or $14, which is just kind of pricey for drugstore stuff. I know it's kind of going up there, but I don't know. I really, really, really like this, but I would love it 10 times more if it were more like, you know, I don't know, $7, something like that. Look how pretty these are though. This is the highlighter part, this is the blush part, this is the bronzer part, and this is kind of all swirled together. I do have this on my face today as my contour and kind of bronzer up on my forehead, and on, did I put it on my neck? I don't remember, but it's very, very pretty. I feel like it's one of those products that really doesn't like wow you in a swatch, but when you put it on your cheeks, it's very pretty. It has this really sweet, natural look. It's one of those easy blush bronzer sort of products that you can just kind of get out the door, but it does have to be built up. It is one of those that you kind of have to build it a little bit unless you concentrate more on the bronzer side. At least for my skin tone, that's what I have to do. I have to kind of build it a little bit. So if you're like super duper porcelain, maybe you wouldn't have to build it quite as much, but it is a little bit more on the subtle side, but just very pretty. It's got this little bit of a glow to it, which I think is so pretty. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I also pulled out my Mallywood blush this week, and then I saw that it was on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I didn't even realize it was going to be on that. I should have really done a video on the 21 Days of Beauty. Would y'all want me to do those in the future? Like kind of look through what's in the sale and what kind of jumps out at me as either favorites or something that I might be interested in getting myself, like a wish list. I don't know. I've never done one of those videos, but I like watching them, and I've actually been interested in some things this time. So anywho, I'm babbling. I used this blush this week, and then it was on the 21 Days of Beauty, which is really cool. Love the packaging on it. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is the Mallywood Highlighting Blush. Oh my goodness, I love this blush. I feel like looking at it in the pan, it's really hard to know what it's gonna come out looking like. And when you swirl it all together, it's gonna make it a lot less pretty looking in the pan, but just look how pretty that pan looks right now. It's so pretty. On the cheeks, this is gorgeous. I do have this on my cheeks right now, but then I have a highlighter that's amazing as well. But this does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It's so pretty. Look how it all swirls together, but it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love this blush. This is one of my favorite blushes that I've encountered in recent months. I just think it's beautiful. It's got this sweet girly look on the face, and it's a sweet pink. It's a sweet kind of Barbie pink blush, but not in like a crazy bright hot pink, bubblegum pink kind of a look. It's got this sweet, subtle, youthful glow on the cheeks. I just absolutely love it. So yes, if you have thought about this one, I do love it. I did post about it on Instagram when I saw that it was on the 21 Days of Beauty, so hopefully you snagged it at a good price. Let's talk about this highlighter now. Holy moly. Do you know what I'm gonna say? Did you watch my videos this week? If you watched my videos this week, you might know what this is gonna be. It's another one of the Joah products. This is amazing. And in the video when I first used it, I was like, what? I was so impressed with it right off the bat. This is the Be My Everything highlighter palette, and this one is the light one. So cute packaging to it. It is kind of bulky packaging, so that is something that I would probably change, is maybe make it a little bit thinner. It's just a little bit bulky, but holy moly, these are so beautiful. Now I pretty much concentrate between these two. This one would be a little bit deep for me. I mean, I could, maybe if I had, no, I think I could still use that one. I think that one would be okay, but these are the easiest for me to use. This texture is hard to know how to explain. Even in my video, I was like, what is this? I was so just intrigued by it, especially Diamond Dust. This one is like, it feels like it's almost a cream, but I think it's just a very, I don't even know, silky, creamy powder. Or maybe I'm totally wrong, and maybe Diamond Dust is a cream and the rest of them are powder. This is really strange. This is like the first time I've had a makeup product where I truly cannot tell. I don't know. It's either a super silky powder or it actually is a cream that's not tacky. I don't know, but it's beautiful. There they are swatched. They are metallic. So if you are looking for that kind of a highlighter, I think you'd love that. But if you want more of a subtle highlighter, this is not that kind of subtle highlighter. I mean, it would be difficult to make this more subtle because I didn't even use that much like in the video when I was applying it. And I was having to really like do a lot of blending because it's just very intense, but it is so pretty. So love this too. Again, this was, I think, around $13 or $14. So it is up there, but I really, really like it. And I would highly recommend it. I mean, if you're looking for a drugstore highlighter that's maybe on the higher end of drugstore, but that's really good. This is amazing. And then lastly, for my lip favorite this week, I was in Walgreens recently and saw that they had a display for some new Revlon Balm Stain shades. It's been a while since I've worn one of the Balm Stains, and I had no idea that they were coming out with some new shades. So I think there were like 5 or 6 on the display. Oh, and I should have kept the other one that I got that I ended up returning or exchanging for a different color. That would have been my Fooey this week. So I got this one, and then I got the lightest shade, and it had like pretty much no color. I mean, the slightest little bit of a pink neutrally tint to it, but it was so super light. It was almost basically just like a balm. So I would say unless you're looking for a no makeup look, I wouldn't go with the first one, but I do love this one. This one is 85 Mystic Magenta, and these look like they have like a little bit of like a glittery look to the packaging. So it looks like it's possibly going to be a glitter, but it ends up, they're really more of a pearly sheen to them. So they're not matte, they're not creamy looking, they really do have that little bit of a pearly sheen, but I just think this is such a fun color. And this just, I don't know, a lip crayon just says to me like easy, throw it in your purse makeup, just effortless, easy makeup. So I really, really like them. And I really like these because they have that minty sort of a scent to them. So I need to show these more love. This one is just really pretty. You know what? I guess looking at it on my hand, it does look like it has some shimmer, but it's like micro shimmer. And I definitely do not feel it on my lips, and I don't feel like I'm seeing glitter on my lips, and I didn't notice as this fades away glitter chunks on my lips or anything like that. It just sort of fades away like a stain. It really does have some staining to it, but look how pretty that is. It's got like a purpley shift and sheen to it. Ooh, I love it. I love that pearly sheen to it. It's so pretty. So noticing that shimmer, it's like a fuchsia shimmer to it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that that would really bother anyone because it's, like I said, I can't feel it on my lips. I don't notice it being the last thing that's left on my lips, so that's usually the reason people don't like glitter in their lip products. So I really wouldn't worry about that so much. I think it's more of just that really pretty pearly look, and it's a gorgeous, fun, fuchsia magenta sort of a color. Oh, and the lip liner that I paired with it today is the Covergirl Exhibitionist lip liner in 215 Rosewood. I did not wear this the other day when I was wearing this lip product, so I just grabbed it today, but this is just a little FYI. If you were wondering what lip liner I have on, I have a little bit of that, which is semi-close, but more on the rosy red side. This is more on the like a cool toned pink with a little bit of like a purple undertone to it. So that's just a little FYI. This is the lip liner I'm wearing. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.